Do you ever miss it? The moon?
Sometimes. But there's nothing there for me now.
You're strong enough to leave, Talon. They can't trap you.
But I am not trapped. My colleagues give me everything I need.
I thought the same thing for too long.
Oh, where is everyone gone?
Don't worry, big man. We took care of him.
Snap out of it, old man. Talon is using you.
An ant on the ceiling. Where are you going, little friend?
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Oh, there's another one. What delightful creatures.
You're zoning out again, viejito.
Forgive me. My mind has been turbulent lately.
Aw, stick by me, okay? I'll keep you focused.
I saw you at Luna's cabaret the other evening. Would you care to go together sometime?
I prefer to attend events alone.
Apologies. I wouldn't wish to intrude.
I remember you. You visited the doctor on the lunar colony.
He was a good friend. And you were much smaller back then.
Wanna know what Martina's been up to?
Not interested.
That's not what my tracker says. I'm not giving up on you, Reyes.
I wish you would. Is there nothing you can do for this pain?
Think of it as fuel beneath the flames of your vengeance.
Are you ever tempted to contact your wife?
No.
Afraid she would try to kill you?
I'd be surprised if she didn't.
One of these days, someone's gonna put an end to you.
I invite them to try. Tell Jack to stop chasing me.
I have. He wouldn't listen.
Isn't that just like him?
You spend your second chance at life walking a lonely road.
No one cares, monk.
Someone always cares. You must simply seek them out.
Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Didn't take. Guess you're going back on my list, Anna.
What happened to you, Gabriel?
You know the plan.
Leave no one alive. I didn't need your help.
I know the old Gabriel is grateful.
What's the plan today, Gabe? You don't mind if I call you Gabe, do you?
Stick to the mission. I shouldn't be surprised you took his side.
You never gave me much choice.
You chose your side.
Describing your work as unethical would be a kindness.
But the true question is whether or not you can deny my discoveries. No, I didn't think so.
You're a disgrace to Overwatch. If I had known what Reyes had been planning, I would never have allowed it.
It seems to me that it was convenient for you not to look too closely into Gabriel's business.
I have yet to see a report on your latest experiment.
It's making progress.
Our timeline is non-negotiable.
Keep interrupting me, surely that'll expedite things. I could have rebuilt you without all that metal.
And left me a monster, like other creations?
That is a matter of perspective.
I'd rather wait a century for progress than cause the harm you have.
What a joy it must be to feel entitled to patience.
You and Jefe need to stop frying Sigma's brain.
I'm trying to help your little friend.
And yourself.
Yes, let's discuss morality. And hypocrisy while we're at it.
Anyone want to hear my favorite joke about the periodic table?
Nah.
What is your fascination with artificial decay?
Well, to reverse entropy, we must tame it.
But inflicting it on yourself, you're withering away.
I've always thrived under a deadline.
Do you remember when we sat up at night, counting stars?
Yes. We wondered how many other Omnics were doing the same.
Yes, well, I've learned that too few of them look up at all. My brother wasted too much of his life teaching you.
I agree.
Really?
Yes. Like you. I was undeserving of his patience.
Are you satisfied following humans around like an observant pet?
There's no shame in learning from others. Try it sometime.
You were one of Anubis's jailers. You should have destroyed it.
That is not what I would have expected you to say.
Of course not. You humans love your assumptions.
So how much RAM do you have, Ramattra?
Do humans find comfort in such petty humor?
Just trying to break the ice.
I hear you like to prey on omnics. Try me.
No thanks. Fought a bunch of you before. You're a bit gimmicky. No offense.
Gimmicky?
I said no offense.
There is a new sadness in you, brother.
No. I've simply grown tired of pretending I am content.
Perhaps I can share your burden.
You already do.
So I'm trying to ask everybody this. What is your favorite animal?
Ants. They build marvelous structures and cooperate when threatened. I find them inspirational.
Yeah, I can see it.
Your armor is interesting. What does it use as a power source?
Planning to steal it for your own designs? Nice try.
I was being polite. Frankly, it's a little primitive for my tastes. I truly had no quarrel with you. I'm sorry. Speak not of justice to me, human. You have preyed on my people for the last time. My brother pitied you. I do not. And now, Mandata's lessons have betrayed you too. I'm sorry, brother.
What's on your mind, mate?
I am thinking of what I have lost.
What, your keys? Arrows? Snacks? I've got snacks. Cheer up!
You're just a no-good bully. How can you even look at yourself in the mirror?
I beg your pardon, I consider myself a freedom fighter. A misunderstood one.
When I look at you, I see pure unadulterated chaos.
Is it the bombs? You don't like the bombs? It's so hard to tell right from wrong. If only I had someone to give me guidance. Someone wise and experienced. An adoptive mother, if you will.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Doomfist. Doomfist. It's a great name.
What's yours?
They call me Junkrat.
Not as good.
No, not as good. You look like a gentleman who eats his own toenails.
Why the hell would you say that to someone?
Just looking for something we might have in common.
What's wrong, man?
It's nothing. Just beginning to think nobody likes me.
Maybe if you stop stealing and blowing up everybody's stuff?
Is it even worth it? If I don't get to do what I love?
Mom, I know why you didn't want me to join Overwatch, but it's still what I want.
I didn't want that life for you, but I know that it's your decision, and I will support it.
Why did you abandon the assassin's art?
I never was an assassin. I killed only because it was necessary.
Anna, we all thought you were dead. Why didn't you tell me?
You, of all people, are going to ask me that?
Mom, don't you think it's time that you told Sam you're alive?
You let me worry about what your father needs to know.
Anna, how can this be? I thought you were dead.
I'm sorry, Reinhardt. After everything that happened, I needed time.
I feel a lot better having you watch my back.
We all need someone we can trust, Jack. I know that look. Mending an old wound.
I wronged someone dear to me. The path to redemption is trying.
It's not pleasant, but you'll see it was worth it in the end.
I hope so.
So you're going with Gold? Joining Overwatch?
Isn't that what you want?
What I want never should have mattered to begin with. You answered Winston's recall, even after all you went through.
If I am called, and I do not answer, what is left, Anna?
You are left, Reinhardt. And that is nothing to scoff at. You need to stop, Jack. This crusade is getting out of hand.
How many times have you told me that?
How many times have I been wrong?
You're still hiding. When are you coming back for good?
I'm trying, Fariha. Please be patient with me.
I've been patient for years. What's a little while longer?
I don't even know you anymore.
I'll never forgive us for what we did in Hanamura.
Those people were criminals.
So were we.
What are you going to do when the fighting's over, Jack?
I'm a soldier, Anna. Retirement doesn't suit me. Back to playing the hero? I never stopped. Unlike you, the world doesn't want us, Wilhelm. At least I can realize that.
For a man of your years, you're looking pretty good, Jack.
Well, all that stuff they pumped into me has to be good for something.
Was the lily on Gerard's grave yours?
You know we were close.
Not close enough to know he preferred roses.
In this world, pacifism is foolish.
What makes you think I am a pacifist?
You sure talk like one.
Perhaps it is assumptions that are foolish.
You know, I still owe you for saving my life that one time.
That one time? You mean Egypt? Or the time in Russia? Or Brazil?
War isn't a game.
Are you sure life isn't a game, Soldier 76?
Your mother would have been proud of you.
You didn't know my mother very well then.
Think you can do my job, do you?
Someone has to.
You are not alone.
I don't need your pity.
It's not pity. I know how it feels to be alone for a long time.
Why have you come back to this place, Macri?
The only thing it ever is. Unfinished business and unhappy history.
Our courageous cowboy. The years haven't changed you much, have they, Jesse?
No, they certainly haven't changed my feelings about working with you.
McCree, where did you learn to shoot like that? Was it Jack? Gabriel?
Always was a good shot, but I got a few pointers from the best. That be your mother?
I taught you everything you know.
Not everything. I'll never forgive us for what we did in Hanamura.
Those people were criminals.
So were we.
Overwatch again, Cassidy. Haven't they proven unworthy of your talents?
Well, it's that or spend the rest of my life passed out at various divers.
There are other options.
Sorry, Talon's my third choice. A friend told me that you're getting rusty.
You don't have friends.
This one might get tricky. Can I count on you to watch my back?
Of course. You are like a brother to me.
You've told me about your family. Not sure that's a compliment.
You haven't slept.
Yeah. Was up last night, thinking about who we used to be.
I try to focus on the good times.
Hey, yeah. We did have some of those.
It is not too late to change your course, brother.
You are mistaken, brother. I am beyond redemption.
I sense within you the same rage that once consumed your brother.
We are nothing alike. I never asked my father his opinion of me. Now he is beyond my reach.
I'm sure he was proud, even if he never said it.
How would you know?
Trust me, I know.
Perhaps today the dragon will be sated.
That was so artistic. Are you a poet too?
I was once. Now I seek peace in other ways.
Still sounds pretty poetic to me.
I live, brother. Why are you still grieving?
You were not the only thing I lost.
It was not easy, living in your shadow.
I would have preferred you at my side. I have always been bound to my duty. Now I have nothing.
There's always a way to make something from nothing, brother. You cared too much about how the family perceived you.
Have you ever been the eldest son? Each day I grow stronger. Yet the man in the mirror never appears to change.
A mirror reflects only what can be seen.
Your platitudes will not work on me the way they did my brother.
And yet, you sound just like he did.
The Shimada could rise again, if you so choose.
There is nothing to that name but pain.
Pain and a sleeping dragon. Wake him up.
I sense that your hardest battle is yet to come.
I will best any enemy, no matter how strong.
And what of the enemy within?
I do not fear death.
No. You finally living the challenge.
How are you feeling, Lacroix?
I don't feel. That's the point, isn't it?
Look, I promise I won't spill any of Talon's secrets.
Do you know what happened to the last man I trusted?
You know what? That's fine. Keep chasing me.
You've been distant lately, Lacroix.
By your design.
Pondering anything unusual? Dangerous?
No, never. I'm taking leave after this mission.
Marital problems.
Not lately. Gerard spoke of you often.
Did he say I warned him about you?
Yes, he thought it was funny.
I have to work with you?
Babysitting is not part of my services.
That's a relief. Who'd trust you with a baby?
Gerard was a fool to love someone like you.
You don't know anything about him. A single death can change everything.